Radio, bienvenidos, bienvenidos. ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes. Estamos en vivo, en directo desde Maestros del Oficio Radio. El día de hoy damos la bienvenida a un integrante del día del podcast, un invitado más del día del podcast que tenemos el día de hoy. Y pues le damos la bienvenida. A mano izquierda tenemos a Mr. Todd de Starter Control, acá de este lado. Saluda al público, muchachos. Estamos en inglés. Él solamente habla inglés, así que yo le voy a hacer las preguntas en inglés. Y pues, para los que no saben, deje hago la introducción en español. ¿Quién es Mr. Todd? Eh, Tengo rato conociéndolo ya, más o menos 5 años, right? 5 years? 5 years since we met? 5, 6 years? 6 years, right? Okay. And I've been a pain in the ass, right? Those 6 years. Okay, yeah. But just like any other customer, I guess, try to maintain a good relationship, and that's why we're here today, helping us each other as businesses, as business supposed to do. I will say, yeah. So, anyways, le doy la bienvenida a Mr. Todd y él está el día de hoy. Para los que no saben, estamos aquí en el sur de California. El sur de California tiene bastante información relacionada sobre dónde conseguir equipos de aire acondicionado, diferentes tipos de marcas. Hay muchas marcas de afuera, obviamente. Estamos hablando de unidades residenciales, casi la mayoría, pero se especializa en casi conseguirte cualquier tipo de equipo que tú necesites. Así que les damos la bienvenida a todos, y para los que no saben, estamos en vivo y directo desde el cuarto frío Maestros del Oficio, y estamos con un invitado especial. La intención es de saber cómo le fue en su negocio, cómo inició en su negocio. ¿Quieres saber cómo iniciar tu negocio? ¿Cómo iniciar tu negocio así como él lo hizo? Le vamos a preguntar todas estas cosas, y claro, quédate porque te va a interesar. Queremos saber dónde se ubican, cuántas locaciones tienen ahorita ya, cómo le está yendo con su negocio, cuánto tiempo ya lleva en el negocio, y si tiene pensado expandirse, obviamente. Y pues hay que hacerle algunas preguntitas importantes, como cómo inició él. Así que hay muchos de ustedes que a lo mejor quieren hacer este tipo de negocio también, y pues en la industria del aire acondicionado todo se vale. Así que tú eres contratista, tú eres técnico de aire acondicionado, tú necesitas quedarte a este podcast porque te vamos a enseñar lo que nosotros hemos hecho como contratistas y lo que Todd como distribuidor ha hecho. Así que voy a iniciar con las preguntas. Antes que nada, primero voy a compartir mi transmisión directamente. La voy a compartir para que los demás estudiantes, los demás puedan ver qué es lo que estamos haciendo, y pues que nos apoyen, ¿no?, en compartir la transmisión. Así que ya vamos a iniciar con las preguntas, muchachos. Primero, permítame, comparto yo la transmisión, pues para que nos puedan apoyar. Hay 6 personas conectadas en TikTok, muchas gracias. Y vamos a compartir la transmisión en nuestras páginas que ya tenemos, pues para que nos puedan compartir los demás, ¿no? Que nos apoyen, que nos compartan. Vamos a regresar otra vez acá a este lado. Eh, Déjame, comparto yo a todos lados. Bien, ahí lo tengo ya compartido. Ahora sí nos vamos directo de regreso al programa en TikTok. Ok, listo. Ahora sí, déjeme ver si puedo comentar. Gracias. Todos los que quieran hacer sus comentarios, estamos en vivo, en directo. Muchas gracias. Ahora sí, vienes con las preguntas, y tenemos, como comenté, tenemos a invitados aquí, invitados especiales de nuestro podcast del día de hoy. Así que vámonos con las primeras preguntas. Todd, thank you for being here. Welcome to the show. The show is actually called Masters of the Trade. And this is where we invite professionals like you uh, in the industry at HVAC, either contractors or someone who's in the distribution or supply in demand of uh, HVAC equipment. Now, I know it's gonna sound kind of awkward to ask you questions because the audience right there, they want to know what's going on with the industry. Um, First of all, how you enter this industry? I know it's not part of the questions that I'm supposed to ask you, but how do you come up to enter the industry?
So, um, if we take it back to 1997, my father was open starter control, and we were not an HVAC whatsoever. So we did windows, mirrors, screens, closet doors, apartment rehab. We would sell those little window bangers to the apartments, and he's been doing that for many, many years now. 2012 happened, and I graduated high school, and my dad was like, "Hey, I want to start selling air conditioners." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? Like, how are you going to go from remodeling apartments to selling air conditioners?" I'm like, "You're crazy." He's like, "No, no, no. Watch this." So, my dad has always been the pioneer.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
he's the guy
The
with the
brain.
vision, he's the brain.
Yeah,
I'm the guy who takes his idea
yeah,
and I'm exploded,
yeah.
right?
Execute.
I execute, and obviously with the resources he provided me, made it a lot easier for someone like me to be successful. So in 2012, there's a company called Genie Air Conditioning. I think you guys are familiar with
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
They're
Of course. Yeah.
up in Van Nuys.
Hmm.
So we purchased their name. Like, we went into business with the owner. His name is Preston. We bought the name Genie Air Conditioning. We had to pay $500,000, and that $500,000 was essentially equipment. So we first PO 500,000. We brought all the equipment, and he licensed us, let us use his name. But later on, not only were we had to spend 500,000, but we had to pay 20% royalty on every single item that we sold. Right.
Oh.
So it just became suffocating. We would order equipment from him, right? And then we kind of just went based off his website. His website said, for example, there would be like a window AC for $300. He would sell it to us for 200, and we're like, "Oh wow, we can make $100 each,
Yeah,
right?"
yeah,
We're
yeah, yeah,
happy,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
stoked.
Of course, yeah,
First year in business.
yeah, yeah.
Next day after we spend 40, $50,000, the unit price is 229. He changes it. I'm
Crap.
like, and me, I was
Uh,
18 years old.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
was a hothead. I didn't understand business. I didn't understand how to communicate, how to deal with people.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I would go head to head. I would butt heads with him all the time. And then finally, I'm like, you know what? Like, screw you. Like, I don't need you anymore. So I told my dad there's an AHR Expo in Chicago. This was about 2013 now. So 1 year it lasted between me and Genie and us. So we went to the AHR Expo, and we were introduced to, like, there was a bunch of like companies out there, Medea, Gree,
Yeah, yeah.
all
It's
these,
like they
trade
all go
shows.
to the expos. Yeah,
Correct. And
and
we
that's the
met.
idea, right?
Correct. So
Hmm.
we're like, you know what? I'm just gonna import. I'm gonna slap my name on it, and we're gonna import. So we started with one container, and now we're doing like hundreds of containers a year, and it just doesn't stop at Star Air Control brand. As you know, we distribute a lot of brands, and we're able to source a lot of different things for our clients.
Wow, that's a really great story,
Thank
honestly.
you.
And I congratulate you for having that heart and working with your dad and not being a hard hit and it's not listening to your dad. But anyways, congratulations. Here, let me introduce this, translate this to my listeners. Bueno, pues Todd nos acaba de decir de la pregunta que le hice, ¿cómo inició esto en el aire acondicionado? Para empezar, pues él no es un técnico contratista que se dedica a hacer aire acondicionado. Él, su negocio es vender equipo de aire acondicionado y nos dice cómo es que inició. Su compañía no era de aire acondicionado, su compañía era solamente de poner ventanas y showers y es todo lo que ellos hacían. Y después se dedicaron a comprarle a alguien los derechos y con esos derechos que le compraron entraron al negocio de aire acondicionado para vender equipos de aire acondicionado. Entonces, la relación no duró mucho. Después de eso, él tuvo que entrar a, al negocio de otra manera. Él visitó los lugares de HVAC o Expo HVAC, ahí es donde él fue y finalmente es como él entendió la idea de que él era mucho más mejor para él empezar a exportar los equipos y venderlos aquí en vez de comprarles directamente a ellos. Así que ahí está, buena anécdota de aquí del buen compa Todd. Ahora sí vamos con las preguntas. So anyway, here I go again with the questions. This time, these are the questions. Can you tell us a little bit about your company and what your air conditioning distribution warehouse specializes in? What exactly what you do?
So, if I had to explain what we do and how we do, we are the ultimate middleman and resourceful company out there. You know, a lot of contractors, a lot of companies, they don't know where to get things from. And not only that, maybe they don't want to call that company that usually sells it because either they wait on hold too long or they can't negotiate a better price or anything like that. I do that all for you. Me and my staff, we're able to source anything you want for a price better than you can get and deliver it on time. We save you the hassle. We're the ultimate middleman for HVAC.
So like for say someone needs to get a piece of equipment, say American Standard, Lennox Carrier, some of those companies they do require to be a dealer directly from them, and they were not going to be able to sell you anything unless you come up with uh, the dealer license that you're going to get from them, and resources that you're supposed to get from them. You're not going to be able to get them, and that's where you come in.
Correct. So we're able to do those things that your average Joe cannot do. Not everybody can go to Sigler and buy Carrier. Not everyone can
Okay.
go to Train and buy the 20-seer Train equipment. We're able to do those things for you. We have channels, we have outlets, we have connections in all those stores with all the people and managers I've personally known for a very long time, and I've helped them out with certain things. It's just you rub my back, I rub your back type of thing, and I do that very well with my relationships. I take care of people.
Good. That's great. That's great. So, lo que Tad dice que él se dedica a hacer en su compañía, él es el hombre del medio, el middleman. Middleman es el hombre del medio. Él te puede conseguir cualquier tipo de equipo que tú andes buscando allá afuera cuando Carrier, Lennox y otras marcas se niegan a venderte el equipo o partes por X motivo. Él te lo puede conseguir, Todd te lo puede conseguir porque tiene bastantes relaciones con diferentes compañías por bastante tiempo y él es dealer mayoritario de todos ellos. Entonces, como él es dealer mayoritario, si no te lo pueden vender allá en otro lado, obvio tú lo puedes conseguir acá. So, does it matter if the company who's looking for a piece of equipment has a license or not? It does
Um,
matter to you or not?
it does matter.
Okay.
I'm definitely selective to whom I sell certain product to. Any random guy coming asking me for a Carrier Infinity system, I'm gonna be a little bit wary about. I only sell certain equipment to certain customers.
Entonces, no está abierto solamente para todo el público. O sea, obviamente, él dice que es selectivo a quién conseguir por la razón de que tienes que conocerlo, ¿no? O sea, conocerlo o que por lo menos venga recomendado de una compañía. En este caso, um, my example, I had recommended so many people to you.
Thank you.
I, but some of them, they were not licensed. However, since they were coming from my school, you opened the doors to them, right?
Absolutely.
Was that an exception used because they were they went to school, they were taught by a school, and at least they know what they're doing, or used because it's a recommendation?
I have two answers to this question. First answer is I trust you. I've known you a long time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I know anybody taught by you, C20, not C20, they know what they're doing.
They
And
know what
that's
they're
and
doing.
that's the most important thing for me
Yeah, yeah.
when I sell equipment. Number 2, I have seen C20 contractors that don't know their head from their butt. Okay? So
yeah.
it's important to have this documentation and this qualification, but knowing the equipment is more important for me.
Sí. It's important, yeah. So, lo que él dice es que no importa que tú tengas una licencia de contratista, lo que importa es de que sepa lo que estás haciendo y que sea recomendado, como por ejemplo, yo mi escuela, yo a mis estudiantes, yo los recomiendo que vayan directamente con él. ¿Por qué? Porque él sabe que si yo los mandé, es porque yo les enseñé cómo hacer las cosas bien. Entonces, él le tiene un poco más de confianza, toda la confianza, por así decirlo. Si nosotros mandamos a los estudiantes directamente de aquí de la escuela con él, les va a poder abrir la puerta, siempre y cuando obviamente sean recomendados por nosotros. Y yo imagino que de otras escuelas también. Así que usted es contratista de aquí de California, es contratista de aquí de Orange County, contratista de Inland Empire, contratista de el centro de California. Todd ya tiene 3 locaciones, ahorita vamos a revelar las locaciones más adelante. Recursos para que usted pueda hacer sus trabajos a tiempo y que no tenga problemas. Question number 2, Todd.
Mhm.
Understanding the customer base. Who are your primary clients? Contractors, retailers, service companies, or direct homeowners?
I think that's what sets us out the most out of all like the other distributors. We don't only sell the contractors, C20. We have customers that are builders, general contractors, um, growers. I mean, we just the market that we have is so vast.
Any.
That's why we're not really slow all the time. We always have there's always a customer for us. And that's obviously through the relationships I've built in the last 13 years, you know?
Yeah, so that's really the big difference between you and the supplier, for say,
Mhm.
because the supplier they close the door to the average installer out there that if they don't have a license, then they cannot get. Of course, that's what they say, you
That's what
know.
they say.
That's what they say,
Yeah,
you know, because
correct.
you don't know anyone, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people go in under other accounts
yeah,
to buy
yeah, 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 yeah,
equipment,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
That's how it is, you know. Let's face it, that's how it is. But on their own sense, they're closing the business side of it to these customers,
Correct.
and which is, in a sense, it's good for you because they send them to you.
There we go. And believe me, more than you know, like John Stones and all these people, all these companies, they send people to us when
Yeah.
they don't want to deal with that customer or it's something they don't have, you know? Starter control is like it's like you're gonna get it there.
Yeah.
If they can't help their customer, they're like, okay, Todd at Starter can figure it out for them.
Good, great, great. Gracias a los que están en vivo. Estamos hablando de el dueño de la compañía Starter Control, que ya tiene 3 locaciones y usted es uno de de las personas interesadas que quiere agarrar equipo con ellos. Aquí está promocionando su negocio. Tiene 3 locaciones ya. En breve les vamos a dar las locaciones. Continuando con las preguntas, él me dice que la mayoría de las veces la gente misma que trabaja en los supply houses, ellos mismos cierran el negocio porque pues la gente quiere soluciones, comprar equipo y a lo mejor soluciones, buscar partes, pero simplemente le cierran las puertas y pues de esa manera no se puede trabajar así. Entonces, al final de cuentas, le terminan mandando el negocio a él y por eso es de que él está levantando su negocio en este momento. Así que pregunta número 3. Eh, ah, what do your clients value most when choosing a distributor like you? What you offer to them that the others don't offer? I guess you kind of answered that, sort of.
Definitely
But
variety.
yeah, variety.
Variety, customer
Yeah,
service, customer support. You're not holding on hold. You're not on hold with us. We answer very quickly. And I know my customers appreciate that I answer at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. You guys know that. I'm always texting, I'm always on the phone. You can always get
Yeah,
a
I
price,
think
you know?
we're if I wanna say, I think we're the lucky ones that we always get a hold of you no matter what.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm always here. That's what people love about me. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, sí. Existen solo vendedores y no técnicos. No, también existen, en este caso, hay muchos técnicos, pero él está entrando aquí a nuestro podcast como una persona maestro del oficio, presentando cómo es que él hizo, cómo le hizo para empezar su negocio. Y ahorita le vamos a sacar más sobre de eso. Pero tiene mucha información. Client engagement strategies. What strategies have you found most effective in keeping clients engaged over the long term? Um, I know some like Manny or Mario. Sometimes they're annoying, but how do you keep them fulfilled, happy?
I think customers, more than anything, they appreciate patience and they appreciate when you listen. So I think I'm good at that. I think I do well at that. I think I listen to my clients. I listen to you guys, problems, comments, questions, concerns. I'm very good with taking it in and responding the right way. I think business in general is just built on relationship more than anything. Like it may not be the product that I have in my warehouse. I personally think the reason why we are successful is because of the relationships I have built in that time.
It said, is it all your staff minimis like you, or is it only yours taking all the load?
You know, I are you saying like is my staff helping?
It's yeah. Is are
Absolutely.
they doing
Oh my
exactly what
god.
you're doing?
Oh my god. So shout out to my Anaheim team, Max and Andrew.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to Sun Valley, Ahmed and RC.
yeah.
Shout out to Sacramento, Tamara, Mo, and Walat. They do a great job. I mean, it starts from the top and it works its way from the bottom. My guys see how hard I hustle, how far I go for my customers, how much I love to do what I do, and they are motivated by that. You know, every day I clock in, and I don't even clock out. Honestly, they see that, they see the commitment, they see the excellence, and they do their best to emulate that. So again, without the proper team in place, your dreams have no chance of survival. You need the proper people beside you to help you grow.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
100%.
fact.
You can't wear
Yeah.
five different hats, you
Yep.
know? Can't do it.
That is
It's not
correct.
sustainable.
In every company is the same. Yeah.
100%.
So, el negocio, le pregunto a él que si tiene muy buena reputación de servicio al cliente, es importante saber si es que todos los que colaboran también tienen el mismo tipo de ganas y satisfacción de trabajar con el cliente, y cómo es de que se le entrenaron para que fueran exactamente la mini versión de él para que se, se le diera al cliente, eh, pues el trato como él le da, porque hay veces, muchas veces, nosotros a las 9 de la noche le estamos mandando mensajes y él aún así contesta a esa hora. Entonces, de la misma manera que nos da el trato a nosotros, de la misma manera le va a dar el trato a ustedes también. ¿Ok? Les puede ayudar bastante en ese tema. Así que es importante pues que tengas a tu gente siempre haciendo las cosas que tú les das. Question number 4.
Yes,
I think
sir.
with five. Um, do you use any form of loyalty rewards programs to your customers? If so, how has it impact client retention to you? If you use any, if not, that's fine. Just want to know whether that has been the culprit.
So We don't have any official guideline of loyalty program, but the customers that are loyal to me, they know it. They feel the level of service. They know the price. They're able to walk into my warehouse. You know, they grab the stuff that they need to get loaded. Like they know, like the people who are loyal to me, they know where everything is in my warehouse. They go, they put it in their truck, and then they come get checked out. So just a different relationship I have with those very loyal customers of mine that are
Trustworthy relationship.
yes, very it's all based off trust. And we are going to start taking steps to, making incentives, but I would like to add whoever comes more gets a better price. That's just kind of how we operate. And the more we see you, the more you shop with us, the better prices you get. And it's clear when they're coming back every single day, you
Yeah,
know?
that's right. That's right. Yeah. Le pregunto a Tar que si él en su negocio tiene algún tipo de programa como de royalties para que, o incentivos, pues, para que la gente regrese a consumir su producto. Y no, él simplemente me dice, no, 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 no hay necesidad de hacer eso. Eh, Nuestros precios son muy bajos comparados con los que se venden en los warehouse y supply house normalmente. Y no, no, no es eso. Eh, lo que sí tengo es muy buena relación con el cliente y ellos entran como Pedro por su casa, se ayudan solos y nosotros les damos muy buen precio, muy buen servicio y eso es lo que hace customer retention. Okay. How do you gather client feedback and what do you do with that information?
I feel like, as you know, in the HVAC world, the client feedback is right there and there. Your
Yeah.
customer's unhappy. This fucking
It
AC
tells
is
you
not
right there.
working. Get to
It
my
tells you
house.
right
it's
there.
yeah, he tells me right there
Yeah,
and then.
come and junk this piece of shit out of my. Oh, okay.
There we go. I think in this industry, it's go, 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 and it's fast, fast, fast. And if you can't keep up, you'll get left behind, like straight up. You guys know this better than anybody. You know what I mean?
All right, so feedback from the customer, it's you got it right away, whether the equipment is working fine,
Yeah.
it's tuned like a champ. You don't hear from the customer.
No.
You don't.
No.
You don't. You
No,
don't.
you
Okay.
don't. You
All right.
don't.
So,
You seriously
but
don't.
how about when the piece of equipment was installed with someone who doesn't know what they're doing?
I mean, it's very evident when someone doesn't know what they're doing. You know, you ask them to do basic tests. You got 24 volts, or you may have proper power. Have you checked these things? And instantly contractors just always want to blame
'cause
the unit.
You have customer support, technical support.
We do.
Oh,
5 a.m. to 5 p.m.
so technical support. Wow. So it's important to have technical support.
Of course.
So that means that you're not only operating as a distributor, but you're also operating at a higher level now with technical support because your customers are going to be able to find tech support through you instead of you sending them to Goodman, for say,
Correct.
or to someone else.
Correct.
Oh, that's
Our
awesome.
tech
That's
support
cool.
handles everything.
That's awesome. That's cool. Ahí está. Ahí está. Querían escucharlo. ¿Qué tipo de loyalty, qué tipo de feedback tienen de un cliente, del cliente? Pues el feedback viene siendo qué tipo de comentarios tienes sobre tu negocio. Solo buenos comentarios porque aparte del buen Todd tiene una sección de técnico support o soporte al técnico donde tú le puedes llamar directamente desde el trabajo y decirle que su sistema no está funcionando por X motivo o X cosa. Entonces, no tienes que llamarle a Goodman, no tienes que llamarle a otros. Entonces, aparte de ser muy buen negociante, también tiene muy buena estructura en su negocio, sabiendo que el cliente es importante y él mismo lo va a atender para darle soporte técnico. We can also get the technical support number, right?
Yeah, of
Technical support
course.
number.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
just give it to Manny and we'll
I'll
put
send
it
it
right
to you
there.
guys for sure.
All right, so y es importante, pues, gracias a todos los que están comentando, gracias a todos los que están en vivo, gracias a todos. Continuamos con la charla que tenemos con Todd, un distribuidor de equipos de aire acondicionado que inició de la nada, simplemente su papá era alguien que trabajaba arreglando cortinas y baños y un de repente le tocó. I wanna know exactly how did your dad went into thinking that he was going to sell HVAC. The did he had to
Why?
buy
How?
one?
Yeah.
He had to buy one. It was too expensive, or did he end up? Did he end up going to supply houses where he couldn't buy one, or he ended up installing one by himself, or how did it happen?
I mean, again, just a reminder, we have 3 warehouses and we do absolutely no marketing. Zero. No mailers, no billboards.
Zero marketing.
Everything is just word of mouth. So, my dad again in 1997 established Starter Control, but we were like more of an apartment supply. So he's always had window ACs and stuff like that. Like never sold central or mini splits or anything like that. 2012, I graduated high school. He's like, I have an idea. I want to sell ACs.
He still does what he used to do, or not?
Nothing. My
No
dad.
more.
My dad has not been working serious for over 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
But all that is left behind. All that, whatever he did before, all the distribution that he did before,
Yeah.
it's gone.
And we don't do anything like we're totally different company.
Oh, okay. So
totally different structure.
so obviously he find a niche for you guys to.
Correct.
Now, was that business okay, or he never made it, or it was just sufficient
It was good.
per se to
I
grow
mean, it was good.
to grow his family to
Pretty much. I mean,
yeah.
once the internet expanded, right? Home Depot came and they had catalogs of prices.
Okay.
That screwed up his market
Oh, okay,
completely.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, easy.
And for a lot of people, that
I
was
see.
like that too.
Mhm.
So he was again able to survive due to the niche, the things he can provide for his customers and relationship. But when Home Depot came out, everything just like kind of started dipping down. And
then
he was like,
they-
I gotta try something else. I want to do something new.
And then the internet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The internet, Home Depot. I mean, my dad has always been a pioneer, and he was able to trust me. A lot of fathers don't trust their sons like with money. They'll just
What?
I
mean,
yeah, a
You're
lot
talking
of
about
times
money, right?
about money. Like they make the wrong decisions and this and that. I made the right decisions. I
Oh, okay,
worked
good.
hard, and thank God.
So, how many are in your family?
Me and I have 3 other sisters.
So you're the only son.
I'm the only son.
Oh, man, your dad must be proud. He must be feeling blessed.
He got lucky with me. For
Yeah.
sure. I got lucky with him
Hey,
too.
you want to
know?
give him a shout out?
Yeah.
Shout out to my dad.
Shout out, Baba. I love
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. Eso dice Mr. Todd que no siempre fue como él tiene ahorita 3 negocios de distribución de aire acondicionado. Él y su papá, más bien su papá tenía un negocio de distribución de más que nada materiales para apartamentos como ventanas y cortinas y así más que nada, pero luego después entraron las tiendas grandes como la Home Depot, Lowe's y todas esas y obviamente desplazaron el negocio. Entonces, he ahí donde él tuvo que cambiar de dirección, buscar otra manera de cómo hacer dinero y aquí está después de how many years after he changed that? How long has it been now?
2012.
2012.
So 13 years.
So
Almost
it's
14.
so no, I think it's more than that.
If we started
Yeah, I think
like really
14
selling
years.
ACs in 2012 and it's about to be 20, yeah, so about 14 years now.
14 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. 14 años picando piedra. So, but 14 years doesn't seem like a lot of years, right? But it is.
Oh my God.
It is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. People believe that a business will start producing between the 3 years. And if in the 4-year mark, they don't make it, they just go bankrupt, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you guys definitely did not went through any of that stuff. It was just consistency, slowly,
Correct.
and making the right moves.
Correct. I think we entered the market at the right time with mini splits. I mean, that was our main thing. Mini splits is what blew us up, and then slowly I found the market lacking. Uh, People don't know where to get package units from, or you know companies like Sigler Goodman, they don't get back to their customers, and and I was just able to come and fill up that void. And yeah, I mean, I've been to put in perspective, I used to be 165 pounds, and now I'm 270 pounds because I've
Yeah, I
devoted.
remember you
Yeah,
were skinny.
I was skinny, I was
Yeah,
buff, I looked good, but
yeah,
I
yeah,
devoted
yeah.
my life to this thing.
That's good.
I
It's
gave
good.
I gave my youth for this company to see it grow.
Hey, when I
Um,
visited you at your store, did I make you feel bad?
no, bro, never.
I'm
I
a
swear.
fucking bully. I'll tell
No,
you.
bro.
Manny knows I'm a bully.
No, I mean, I'm built for this, bro. I like it.
Money, what do you think about me? He's right there. Money, what do you think about me? I'm a fucking bully. I mean, uh, I'm not bullying you in a sense that I want to make fun of you.
No.
All is, damn, look at you. I mean, it's been a long time that I don't see you,
What
but
happened?
that's what happened, right? But Manny, uh, at
It
one
comes from a
point
good
two,
place.
was I being a bully, or I was just being a good guy? Or you just wanna I just being worried about you? How was?
I take care of the customer service. I don't direct anybody towards Mario. Um, as far as being a bully, nah, he's pretty kind. He's probably stressed out like every other company owner around
Right.
here.
Right.
Any other company owner just get a little bit stressed, and
Right.
so they have people like me, to deal with that other part for them.
Right.
But as far as um, Todd is good at what he does. He responds quickly. He gets me whatever part I need. I don't struggle at all. Any customer service that they have is top notch. They do a great job.
Thank you.
Definitely recommend them.
Thank you.
That's,
brother.
that's nice. Thank you. Thank you. Now there's someone right there who's asking a question. He's saying, hey, shout out. I live in I want to know if you guys also have online equipment. If it's so, you guys deliver. I live approximately 6 hours away from you guys. So I don't know where's he at, but 6 hours away doesn't seem that far, right?
Northern California.
Northern California, most
we have
likely.
a branch up there, and we
So,
deliver anywhere.
Okay, sí, Díaz Plazola Juan, saludos, bueno por su comentario. No sé dónde se encuentre usted, si está en el sur de California, pues obviamente se encuentra él. Tiene 3 locaciones. What are there 3 locations right now?
We have Orange County,
Orange County, uno en la ciudad de Orange County.
Sun
Luego después,
Valley,
Sun Valley, y
and
luego después
North Highlands,
North Highlands.
and Sacramento.
En Sacramento.
Yeah.
Ya, ahí están las 3 locaciones donde el buen amigo Tad es muy bueno en lo que hace. Él se encarga de venderte los equipos que tú andas buscando. What are the products that you normally carry, per se? Someone is looking, are you more residential type guy, or you can get commercial as well?
I just sold 6 25-ton package units last week.
Oh,
Crated
damn.
onto the roof. So
that's,
we do it all. I mean,
of course, yeah.
80-ton, 100-ton package units, but I can help you all the way from your 5,000 BTU window AC
Yeah.
to your 100-ton package unit. No problem.
Wow.
You know?
There you go. So, ahí está. Estamos hablando de el buen amigo que tiene su negocio de equipos de aire acondicionado. Él te puede ayudar desde equipo de aire acondicionado residencial hasta equipo de aire acondicionado comercial, 100 toneladas de unidades. Él lo puede hacer, así que muy buen amigo, muy buen servicio. Estamos hablando con él y continuando con las preguntas que tenemos acá. Vamos a ver. What communication channels work best for you for staying connected with customers? Email, phone number, CRM, social media, in-person visit. How do you prefer?
I prefer phone calls, texting, calling, and now we're getting more into social media. And my wife Priscilla handles that, so you're gonna see a lot more posts of me talking about equipment, what's going on, what's the products, what's coming, tariffs, this and that. And we're getting a lot of customers through Instagram as well. So I mean, we're trying to dabble in all of it.
Social media.
Yeah.
Oh, social media
Yeah.
and internet sales as well.
Correct.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. So communication would be preferably if they call the store directly in their area,
Correct.
per se.
Correct.
Okay. The guy who's making the comments, he says Vivo en Bishop, California. So Bishop, California, he's approximately 6 hours away from you, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. I think he's closer to Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can definitely
Bishop,
help him out.
no, Bishop. I think Bishop is closer to the Sun Valley store. I don't know. Anyways, so, pero cualquiera de las dos, sí, y nosotros, o él más bien, él le puede mandar el equipo y directamente puede visitar la tienda si es que así lo desea. Así que cualquier equipo que necesite, aquí está con Todd, y él puede mandarle el equipo más o menos donde usted se encuentre. Tiene 3 locaciones y ahora tiene otra locación en el norte de California, que viene siendo Sacramento. Ahí es donde tiene otra locación. Entonces, próximamente, posiblemente, porque se mueve rápido. Man, you move quick. So what I'm saying is that if we don't have it right now, if you don't have it for say right now, are we looking to expand? Are we looking to see another starter control in that proximity area? Maybe Vegas, maybe Phoenix, Arizona. What do you have in mind? Or what are your plans?
So right now we just opened up Sacramento, and there's 600 contractors there. We've in about 6 months have been able to get 100 of those 600 C20 licensed contractors purchasing from us at a consistent basis. Our strategy is open one, let it succeed, then go to the next one. You don't want to be opening up stores here and
Yeah,
there.
of course,
You
of
know,
course. Yeah,
the bigger you
it's not
are,
even selling.
you know what I mean. So I do think the next store is probably going to be either here in your area, because I think there's just a lack. There's no star air control out here,
No, no, no.
and I think we can do something good over here.
Of course.
San Diego, San Francisco, and definitely Vegas. And I don't think I want more than that. Anything more than that, I probably wouldn't have time for like to do anything. You know what I mean?
Well, then that's when you need to delegate. You need to
Yes.
put a
We're working
CEO
on
in
that.
place right
Yeah.
there. Get out someone important from your family, maybe in your area, or someone
Yeah.
you trust in your own team to delegate that area, and then just be yourself, be the CEO, and be in Bahamas with a piña colada.
Yeah, that sounds nice. And a cigar. Let's go.
Yeah. Go where the fun stuff is, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely a well-deserved vacation, maybe, you know,
Yeah.
after 5, 6, 7 locations. I don't
Yeah.
know, but you already deserve it. It's just that you're just workaholic.
Yeah. I'm not done yet.
Yeah,
I'm not done yet.
you're an animal in the business. I mean, you work too much.
Thank you, brother.
And you know what? At the end, I believe it's the only way to succeed, because
Yeah.
no one is gonna do it better.
Correct.
No one has the same interest like you do.
No.
You know, yes, employees come and go, yeah,
Mhm.
and some of them, they wanna succeed like you. They want job security and all that. Uh, but at the same time, if you have a a really good relationship with someone, maybe he can take that load from you, and relieve you from whatever you're going through, too much stress and all
Right.
that. So yeah, same here, same here.
Yeah.
It's hard, in my area. It's hard to find really good instructors.
Yeah. A guy you can depend on, you know?
Yeah, it's really hard. There's gotta be a way, but it's just hard. Anyway, so el buen Tad nos está diciendo que tiene 3 locaciones y él los va a atender donde quiera que usted lo busque, ahí lo va a atender y nosotros le vamos a poder apoyar. Así que, are there any specific touch points you believe are crucial in maintaining strong client relationships?
You got to be honest. You have to be honest with your customer. You got to let them know exactly what you're getting, when you're getting it. If there's a damage on the bottom of the unit, you got to let them know. You can't just blindside these people. You know, you contractors, you guys work extremely hard. We work hard, but you guys work hard too. You guys are in the attics. You guys are lifting
Yeah,
the
it's fucking
units.
hot.
I know, I know. It's not easy. Like our industry is very, very difficult, and all they do is talk about HVAC is the next $1 billion industry, this and that, and everyone wants to join and jump ship. But you know, it's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. You know.
No, it's not. It's not. Uh, I
But honestly,
I
honesty
do
is
get
key.
it. It's sometimes it happens to me. You know that we go and pick up a piece of equipment from you or from anywhere else,
Yeah.
and then we don't check right in there because we're in a rush or whatever,
Correct.
and all of a sudden, you know, it's bent or it's damaged. It
Yeah.
got hit with a forklift or whatever, and so it's important to check. But you know, sometimes we're in a rush, we don't check, and then we check after we're at the job site,
Opening everything, right?
opening everything.
I mean,
And you know why we don't open equipment sometimes.
I know because your customer's gonna think it's an open
Exactly.
box. So like,
Yeah, we
what do
don't
you want
open
us
it,
to do
yeah.
too? You
Yeah,
know,
we don't.
what can we
don't,
do?
Yeah,
We don't know what's in the box. You
yeah,
know,
exactly. We don't open the equipment because the equipment the customer wants to see us
unwrap
right
it.
there,
Yeah,
unwrap it.
unwrap it.
They want
yeah.
to see
Brand
it.
new.
Brand new.
Boxes
Yeah.
go in the trash, right,
Yeah,
Mario?
say it. After that, the trash is going to the box is right in the trash, but they want their equipment. So if we get to a job where the equipment has been opened previously, you know, previously open, they don't like it.
No,
They think that the equipment we're selling is a used piece of
used
equipment,
equipment.
and that's bad. It
Correct.
makes it looks bad.
Correct.
And as much as you want to explain, no. You know, I can show you a video that I unpack it for you over there at the store to make sure that it's not damaged.
Mhm, mhm.
They will not understand it.
No, you got to unwrap it in front of them. And I mean, that's again, that's like with the difficulties that we deal with in the industry. Like, I'm not gonna go and open every box and give it to the customer either. Slows down the work, and I mean, you guys don't have time to sit and watch through that either. You know, when it's 100 degrees outside, but we figure ways to make it work. You know, credit exchange, we'll drive you up a new furnace, whatever the case may be. You know, we figure it out. We all have to work together. It's a team. Contractor and supplier, it's really a team. And contractors, they need to learn that. You need to establish a relationship with your supplier. If you go here, you go there, you go there, you're never going to have that guy that's going to do the extra mile for you. You know what I mean? You
That's
need to
correct.
find your supplier and you need to stick with them. You need to be loyal to them. They will do more things for you, you know?
It is important to keep a and have a really good relationship with the contractor and the supplier. If there is always a fight because the contractor is there and he wants or demands his equipment right away,
Right.
the guy who's pulling up the order is not happy about it. He's being rushed or things like that. The other guy, it's late. Now it's pushing, and that type of environment is bad for the relationship of you know the supplier and the contractor.
Correct.
And when you have someone who's reliable and is gonna even send equipment to you,
Mhm.
that's a lot faster, a lot better. And not all the suppliers will do that.
Correct.
Now you do it even with small orders. Why you do it?
Because I just know that if I'm consistently being good to you, right? One day something big's gonna fall in your lap and you're gonna call me because you're gonna remember all those little things that I did for you. One day you're gonna get that big job, you're gonna have that big breakthrough, and you're gonna call me, you're gonna remember me. For example, I had a customer, he got plugged into SpaceX. He became SpaceX's HVAC engineer.
Mhm.
And now SpaceX is purchasing air conditioners through us because that contractor, whom I haven't even spoken to in 5 years, one day he's like, "Hey, Todd, I'm at SpaceX now. I want to put you in." Why? Because I was nice to him 10 years ago and he remembers that. So that's why I do it, Mario. That's why even for your 1 mini split, I'll figure out a way to get it there. Even
Yeah.
it's an hour and a half for me, I'll figure it out, you know? Because you'll remember that.
Yeah.
You'll remember the nice things that I do for you.
Good. That's really nice. Para los que no están entendiendo, el buen Tad, ya nos queda muy poco tiempo para despedirnos, pero el buen Tad ha sido nuestro distribuidor por aproximadamente 5 años. No crean que no nomás compramos con él, compramos con otros lados, pero él ha sido nuestro distribuidor, ha sido muy bueno con nosotros, nos ha ayudado bastante en los equipos. Y bueno, hemos tenido aquí y allá como todo, pero todo ha salido bien. Y gracias a él hemos cerrado muchos trabajos, hemos ganado muchos clientes. Así que de la manera más atenta les pido, muchachos, si ustedes por X motivo necesitan ustedes, ejemplo, ustedes necesitan un equipo, tienen que instalar un equipo y no tienen quien se los compre, no tienen cómo conseguirlo, simplemente mándenme un mensaje y yo les consigo el número de teléfono, o usted puede llamar a Starter Control directamente, 3 locaciones que tenemos, o él tiene más bien, y pues nosotros le vamos a poder proveer toda esa información. ¿Qué es lo que ha hecho por mí? ¿Qué es lo que ha hecho por mí? Para mí me ha venido y me ha traído los equipos directamente hasta aquí, hasta mi negocio, aunque sea un solo mini split. Me ha llevado el equipo directamente a mi negocio, donde yo lo necesito, a la hora que yo lo necesito, para que a la hora que la grúa o el crane está moviendo el equipo viejo, poniendo el equipo nuevo, simplemente se levanta de allí, vámonos. Entonces, hace las cosas mucho más fácil para nosotros como contratistas, y eso es lo que realmente nosotros andamos buscando con una persona que se va eh, dedicar a ser tu supplier, que te va a ayudar. Así que, por último, le vamos a hacer la última pregunta antes de despedirnos. Ya son las 5 de la tarde. The last questions, challenges and competitions. What are the biggest challenges you have faced in keeping clients engaged in the HVAC distribution space?
Challenges. One of the challenges is obviously having the inventory, keeping the equipment in stock. The trust that the customers have is when they go to Starter Control, they're going to find that there. That's like number one. That's the number one challenging
Does
thing.
that bothers you that you're running low on stock, and then
No.
a customer walks in and sees your warehouse empty?
You have no idea. So
I'm just-
yeah, like you have like
I had to book in there, it's
bro.
like-
Like what to the extent that I will do, right?
Yeah.
If somebody walks in and we don't have it, and I have it in Sun Valley, which is like an hour away from our Orange
Yeah,
location, or vice versa, I will pay a shipping company to pick it up and take it to your job site. That's how upset I get. Like I always want to make sure I have what you need.
Even
Like
if you don't make money.
Even if I don't make money, I don't care. Next time I'll make money. It's not about every single. A lot of people want to make money on every single corner.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't treat people that
You
way.
gotta understand
You
that.
got to understand that you're gonna have losses and you're gonna have wins. And the way you keep winning is overall is by treating your customer the right way and
That's
having the inventory overall.
repetitive
Correct.
customer.
It's not a secret. There's no
Yeah.
secret to this.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta do the things right every day, in and out, and God willing, it'll pay its dividends at its
Yeah,
end.
of course.
You know what I mean?
It's already is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, with all the customer you're getting, and it's already paying off. Question, and I wanted to ask
Sure.
is the tariffs from Trump affecting your business, or is this year different than previously year? Or I just want to compare apples to apples, because
Yeah.
I remember when COVID hit 2020. Man, it was the busiest year
Yeah,
for
I know.
me.
It's crazy.
It was the busiest year for me. and I think I make over, I don't know, I like 1.8 million on that
Yeah.
time. So it was a lot of work that I had, and it was even after the year after, I was still making money.
Right.
But uh, of course, I changed. And now with Trump tariffs, how is it going for your business?
You know, it's tough because the economy isn't where we need it to be, right? The interest rates are high. People don't want to spend money. So when we don't have a, like, when you want it, I don't want to get into the politics side, but like you're imposing tariffs, but we don't have like the capacity to produce air conditioners here at a good price. Like, what are we doing? Maybe like there
You
should
gotta
have been
import, yeah.
something gradual, you know?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's your customer that's complaining about the price, right? And then, you know, when you cut the price, you cut the quality. So, yes, the tariff was affecting business because prices of units would go up. It makes it harder to sell at the end of the day, you know?
But now is getting better.
It's cooling off. I think right now it's the HVAC is like around 35%, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I don't really I care. But at the end of the day, I don't care. Like either way, I'm gonna figure out a way to sell the equipment.
Yeah, yeah.
And being in California, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're gonna need an AC. There's no
Yeah,
way
you need
around
it,
it.
yeah,
We're
of
spoiled
course.
here.
Yeah.
California, people in California are spoiled, you know?
We are, because we have money. that's what
We make more money than any other state. So we need the
Yeah.
AC.
Yeah,
Gotta get
yeah,
it.
that's it. Yeah.
Wife is
Cali-
pissed, you know.
California is right now. I think it went to the fourth largest economy in the world.
In the
I
world.
think, yeah,
Just our state.
yeah,
Right? Yeah.
yeah. Yesterday I read that news
Mhm,
from
mhm.
I don't know. I think I read it on Fox.
Right. Right.
But anyways, yeah, that's what we have. So yeah, we're spoiled and we want to get air conditioning right away. So when we need it, we want it, and we want to have air conditioning. So anyways, muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron el día de hoy. Por último, antes de despedirme, el buen amigo Todd vino a poner en perspectiva su negocio, qué es lo que hace, qué es lo que aprendimos de él. Número uno, que él es uno de los que hacía falta en la industria de aire acondicionado. Encontró un niche donde otros no estaban, donde hacía falta, y entró él. You know, I think your story is similar to mine,
Yeah.
because even though there is already HVAC suppliers out there, you came to fulfill a niche where no one was taking
Mhm.
care of that part,
Mhm.
right? So in my case, you know, there is colleges out there's universities, but I went into a niche where no one was taking care of Hispanic community.
Correct.
And that's what it make me succeed, because yes, education have been there. Yes, but not the way I do it.
The way you do it.
The way I do it.
Your,
So
your
I-
secret sauce, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So they were looking for education. They were denied for any reason.
Mhm.
And I opened the doors for them. So the same to you. Equipments are being there. You know, suppliers are
Always,
being there.
always.
But you came to do something different, secret sauce to a frustrated contractor because he
Correct.
couldn't get the equipment on time, or he couldn't buy it. And you know, now that I look at these way, it's kind of similar on the niche that you and your dad went,
Mhm.
and the niche that I'm in.
Mhm.
And it's important that we do it, you know, even though for some people are like, oh, they're taking the business away. No, that we're not. We're actually
We're making it better.
we're actually
Right?
making it better.
Yeah, we are.
We're making it better because, you know, business is always going to be there. If you don't do it, someone else is going to do it.
And all we're doing is just taking the market. There's a market share. There's a capacity,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
We're taking our fair slice of the pie.
Yeah,
Every day we're working hard. We're grabbing a
That's
piece.
it,
You know,
that's
we're
it.
grabbing a piece from the big guys.
that's it. And well, for those businesses, well, what can we say? Is you keep doing on what you're doing, and we'll do what we're doing, and we're
Exactly.
all happy. It's like that, you know. All right, so I want to thank you for being here, and again, give us all the it was a great talk by the way.
Thank you for having me.
I didn't know some of that stuff that you were telling me. I was like, what?
I don't talk about my business with anyone, by the way.
I know. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Anyways, so before you go, we had to give out the addresses. So do we have the address over here? You send it to me, Manny?
Yeah, I sent it to both you and Manny.
All right, here we go. All right, so las locaciones, ¿las podemos poner, Manny? All right, so las locaciones, ahí las vamos a poner ahorita para que quieran ir directamente a el sitio web de Star Air Control. Ok, el sitio web es www.staraircontrol.com. Ahí pueden buscar equipo. Pueden mandar una orden o solicitar una orden a info@staraircontrol.com. Pueden ustedes también ir a la locación número 1, que viene siendo 426 West Taft Avenue, Orange, California, 92865. El número de teléfono de allí, ahí está, 714-631-1482. Luego después, locación número 2, 9455 Chivers Avenue en Sun Valley, California. Número de teléfono 818-504-8080. Y el último, la locación número 3, 4340 Roseville Road, North Hills, California, en cerca de Sacramento. El número de teléfono es 916-926-9445. Ahí está toda la información importantísima para que usted busque a Star Air Control. Y pues bueno, con esto despedimos el show, muchachos. Todos a los que estuvieron presentes aquí, se les agradece. Y pues gracias por estar aquí. Y pues al buen amigo Todd, ahí está. Recuerden, necesita usted equipo directamente con él. Ahí está las direcciones que nosotros les dimos. Y también si alguien de mi audiencia, dice, ¿sabe qué, maestro? Necesito que me dé el número de teléfono de Todd, y yo se lo doy directamente, porque no lo puedo poner aquí porque luego después nos banean, pero no podemos compartir el número de teléfono aquí. Pero usted quiere el número de teléfono del buen amigo Todd para que usted le llame y le pida equipo, solamente mándeme el número de teléfono a mí, mándeme un mensaje, dígame, maestro, compártame el número de teléfono de Todd y yo se lo voy a compartir. Así que si ustedes de mis estudiantes, usted solamente llegue con la camisa de ACVOLT y la gorra de ACVOLT, él lo va a reconocer y para pronto le va a poder atender y vender equipo. Es lo que se requiere. Así que ahí está. Adelante, muchachos. Gracias a todos y por el día de hoy terminamos. Y bueno, pues thank you, Todd, for being here. And
thank you guys for
I already told all my audience that if they want pieces of equipment directly for you, as long as they're my past students,
absolutely,
they're gonna show up to your place wearing the school hat and the school shirt, and you'll be able to recognize them right away, and they know that I sent them directly to you. You're gonna be taking care of them. So I thank you for coming today.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you guys.
All right. So nos despedimos entonces. Muchas gracias a todos ustedes. Gracias. Estamos a la orden. Gracias.